I'm criminal defense attorney Ryan Pacyga, and I'm going to talk about mitigation. Mitigation means making something that's pretty bad less serious, okay? And so here's what happens. In a criminal case, one of the jobs a lawyer has after we review the evidence in the case is to determine whether it can be thrown out or whether there are any constitutional violations that could lead to a judge keeping some evidence out of a case. That's our job in terms of the constitutional analysis in a case. And sometimes it happens that way, where a case is thrown out because there's been a constitutional violation of your rights or certain evidence should be thrown out for whatever reason. But if your case isn't thrown out, then you have a decision later to make, and that's whether to go to trial or not. If you choose not to go to trial, you're either going to plead guilty with a plea agreement, which is a agreement between you and the prosecution, or you're going to do what's called a straight plea, which is no agreement with the prosecution, but you're going to ask the judge to sentence you to whatever you're looking for, okay? Well, one of the ways that you can help get a better plea agreement in a case or get a better sentence from a judge is if you do some mitigation work, and each case is unique about what can or should be done. But it's important to look into those issues early in your case, which means your lawyer's got to get to know you and get to know not only what's happening in this case, but what might be happening to you before this case that got you to the place that you're at where you're accused of a crime. Sometimes it's something going on underneath that's leading to all of this, like alcoholism, drug addiction, anger issues, mental health situations. There's a whole bunch of different things that could lead to potentially criminal behavior. And these are real problems that people have, and courts recognize that. Some courts recognize it more than other courts, but nonetheless, if you can identify what those issues are, and if your lawyer can help with that, and then get you the help that you need for those things, that will make a judge happy in most cases. That'll make a prosecutor happy. It could lead to you getting a better offer in your case. It could lead to you getting a better sentence in a case if you have to be sentenced. And although it helps in the courtroom, which is really important, just as important is it helps you out of the courtroom, because at some point, unless you're dealing with a life sentence, you're going to be done with whatever punishment, whether it's probation or some jail time or prison. If you take care of that problem underneath, you're much less likely to come back, which is great for your life. You're in a better position to get jobs in the future, to help your family in the future, to not commit more crimes in the future. So mitigation is very important for all of those reasons. It starts with having a lawyer that understands the need to get to know you and what's going on underneath and what contributed to some of these things. And then also a lawyer having the connections to know here's some places that can really give you good help. Not just someone that says they help with this stuff, but places that really are effective at helping that. And of course, it takes you being willing and wanting to do that as well, because you got to be able to help yourself too. So that's an important thing that a team of your lawyer and you and your family members can all work on in order to put yourself in the best position you can for your case. Again, each case is unique, but mitigation is a big part of a lot of criminal cases. If you're facing serious crimes, you can give me a call and we can talk about them. I'm criminal defense attorney Ryan Pacyga. I practice in state and federal courts from coast to coast. I'm based in Minneapolis, but I travel for serious cases. And you can reach me at 612-339-5844 or at arrestedmn.com.